Hello and welcome back to netlab 08, configuring Active Directory domain services on VMware vSphere. I'm Richard Golson and we are at task 2. In this task, we will add the netlab.local as an identity source. So in the previous task, we joined the vCenter server to the new domain, the netlab.local domain. In this task, now that it's joined, we will log into the vSphere client and add the new netlab.local domain as an identity source so it can be used for logging onto the vSphere environment. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see that right now I'm still using that sysadmin at vclass.local credential. And let's go ahead and log in under that. And once I'm logged into the vSphere client, I'll go ahead and return to that administration pane in the vSphere client. And what we're going to do this time under configuration is take a look under identity provider and identity sources. We can see we have just the system domain, which was the vclass.local, which we used to log in, and then that local OS. What we're going to do is add an identity source. So we've already done this piece. Now we're going to add our identity source. And it says here that we can add an Active Directory integrated Windows authentication. And it picks up on this netlab.local domain. And we'll use the machine account and we'll simply click add. Now we've added it. You can see that down here. And so what I will do is select it here and hit set as default and verify that I would like to set this as my default identity source. So in the future, when I log in, I could be logging in using those single sign-on credentials, the same accounts that are already in my Active Directory environment, the same accounts that are used by most individuals. And as long as I set up the appropriate rights management, we're going to do that a little bit later, individuals will be able to use their accounts to log in versus having to use specialized accounts just within the vSphere environment. So I'll go ahead and hit the OK button there. And that's it. Pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up and move on to task 3, where we will view the Active Directory users now that we've set this Active Directory netlab.local domain as our default identity source. All right, I'll see you then.